Alright, let's talk about Masterclass. You've probably seen the ads.
Business.
Serena Williams teaching tennis, Gordon Ramsay teaching cooking, celebrities everywhere. But here's the real question. Is it actually worth your time and money? I become a paying subscriber, took over half a dozen courses before I did this review, and I'm going to give you the brutally honest answer upfront. If you want to watch the quick version, just watch the next 30 seconds. I'm going to tell you exactly who this platform is for and who it is not for. All great things start with creative ideas, motivation, inspiration, and insights. So yes, it is worth it if that's what you're after. In fact, it's the only option out there. There's nothing like Masterclass in the market today. But it's great only as long as you're not looking for detailed step-by-step instructions. Most courses offer high-level insights rather than actionable to-do things. For practical skill-based learning, I would recommend platforms like Coursera or Skillshare. I'll go into the details later in the video. I paid over $100 to get access to the platform. For what Masterclass delivers, I thought this was a steal. But if you're after hard skills and you bought a Masterclass subscription by mistake, I would say it's still worth it. You try it for a couple of weeks and you don't like it, you can always get the money back with their money back guarantee. But here's the thing, will you actually regret spending $100 or $150 a year spending on yourself where the worst possible outcome is that this money is a complete waste versus it actually made you move from 0 to 1. There's a link in the description. You might even get a discount with this link, so go for it. So what is Masterclass? Masterclass is an online learning platform where you learn directly from the industry leaders, celebrities, and experts. The idea is simple but compelling. You learn from the absolute best in each field. Think of Netflix but for self-improvement. With very high production quality, Masterclass tries to inspire learners rather than just have these screen-shared step-by-step tutorials. You might get that once a while, but that's not Masterclass's primary modus operandi. It's more about thinking big picture and motivation rather than hands-on skills. Some fields are exceptions. Over 200 plus courses, over 11 categories, and it's constantly expanding. Courses taught by world-renowned professionals, cinematic production quality. It's amazing. Most classes are roughly 10-15 minutes each. Masterclass also recently added AI assistants to get summaries and insights. It's not at 100%, it doesn't cover all courses yet, but I would expect that it is only a matter of time. Who's actually teaching? This is where Masterclass shines. In my view, Masterclass has no competition because of this one factor. You get celebrities and experts and people who know their business. You're not learning from random instructors, you're learning from the absolute best in their field. So I could teach you how to do a YouTube video, but you would rather learn it from MKBHD, who has millions of viewers as subscribers. So some examples: Mark Cuban teaches how to build business. Serena Williams teaches how to play tennis. James Cameron, the guy with 2 of the top 5 movies of all time from collection point of view, he teaches you filmmaking. Margaret Atwood, the author of Handmaid's Tale and a few more blockbusters, she teaches you writing. Malcolm Gladwell teaches you non-fiction. He's got bestsellers like Outliers and The Tipping Point, and Ramsay teaches about cooking. You're not wondering if these guys know what they're talking about. The only exception I'll make is for politicians who talk about leadership and service, but that's my personal opinion. You might find it valuable. But the creative professionals, top tier. If you're pursuing anything artistic or businessy, you are in luck. Technology and science, I would say it's not as widely covered as creative fields and business. That said, I did see a few more courses coming into Masterclass that are tech oriented. For example, I took a course from Ali Miller and her team on AI. And I also follow her on LinkedIn, so I do know the depth of the course is not the same as what she could give. But it's also an introduction into AI, so I do expect things to improve with time. If you're interested in tech and science related education, Masterclass may not be the right platform for you. We'll go into details later in the video. How does it feel taking a course on Masterclass? Most courses are about 2 to 3 hours in total, broken into 10 to 20 lessons depending on the course itself. Each lesson is about 10 to 15 minutes long. You can easily fit in a lesson or two a day, even on a busy day.
Oh. Look at that. Oh boy. Delicious.
What really sets Masterclass apart is its production quality. So when you pick up your phone, you are tempted to go to Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever social media attracts you. But you could also put Masterclass in the same category because Masterclass is attractive as well. When you open and you start taking a course, you are immersed into the course. Cinematic visuals, great storytelling, great music. It's just the experience of watching a Masterclass is like watching a movie, but a movie where they teach you. There's no clock running, everything is self-paced, you can do multiple courses at a time. I'd say taking a masterclass course is fun. The one caveat is don't expect a long to-do list where you come with 20 actionable steps. It's about opening your mind, inspiring you, motivating you, getting you to think differently rather than giving you a 20-point checklist. You might get that in some courses, but it's not the norm. Let me do the good stuff first. The instructors are superstars with real credentials, most of them. You are literally learning from the best. The guy who teaches filmmaking is the guy that made Terminator, Avatar, and those kind of movies. The Duffy brothers from Stranger Things. I mean, these are the guys that teach you how to do filmmaking. You learn how to make YouTube videos from MKBHD, who's one of the biggest tech YouTubers that ever exists. You learn business from Mark Cuban, who's a billionaire, was a first generation billionaire. I mean, I could go on and on, but that's the class of the instructors on Masterclass. Second, the production quality is insane. This would be like a high quality Hollywood production, but teaching you how to build a business or how to cook or how to play tennis. The range of topics, art, business, lifestyle, cooking, there's something for everyone, as long as you're not looking for tech and science. There is a course from Neil deGrasse Tyson, but I also follow him on Star Talk and other platforms, so I do know that you do get better science content on other platforms. Self-paced learning, no deadlines, no pressure. Take a course over 2 days or 1 month or 6 months. You can take 5 courses in parallel. It's fine. It's what works for you. Genuinely inspirational content. You sometimes just need that one idea, that one nudge to move from 0 to 1. You want to move from a state of rest to a state of motion. You want to break the inertia. That's where Masterclass delivers for me. What made me hesitate and what you need to think about? Let's talk about the downsides, because there are some. First major issue, most courses are not hands-on. If you want to learn the practical step-by-step skills that you want to use tomorrow, Masterclass may not be for you. I would recommend Coursera and Skillshare. Coursera and Skillshare are heavily focused on giving you something that you can use. It's about inspiration and high-level insights, not actionable tutorials. I've done a detailed review of Skillshare. I've also done a detailed video comparing the top 6 platforms. You might find that useful. Links in the description. It's slightly expensive. So the actual price is about $190, $180, but there's always some sale happening. So you could potentially get it at $100 sometimes. And there's a Black Friday season coming, so you might even get it cheaper. There's a link in the description, and use that first because you might get better prices than you might otherwise get. I mean, there are 200 courses and you pay $180. It kind of feels very raw method to evaluate how much each course costs, especially if you compare with another platform like Skillshare, where you pay maybe $20, $30 a month and you get thousands of courses. But maybe that's not the right way to compare the value of a platform. That's it. It is something that you might want to consider. Third, and this is a slightly bigger issue for me, that the focus on tech and science is not great. If you want a career boost, if you want something on technology where you can learn about coding or Python or data or AI, Masterclass isn't the right platform for you. I would highly recommend a platform like Coursera or edX. Again, I've given a detailed breakdown in my longer video. I've compared the top 6 platforms. Link in the description. Go there and you can see the comparison of what each platform delivers. But Masterclass isn't the platform if you're looking for certifications or any deep tech related education. Fourth, and I hope Masterclass gets rid of this soon, it's a multi-device plans/restrictions. Different subscription tiers limit on how many devices you can use Masterclass on. Though I'll be honest, I bought just a basic option and it worked fine for me. I just used the web-based Chrome or Safari for logging into Masterclass. I didn't necessarily use the app, so I didn't feel the difference. But if you want to have, let's say, for example, an offline mode where you need the actual app to be on multiple devices, then you pay higher price. If you want a recommendation, just go for the simplest plan and just use the browsers. I mean, there's hardly a time where you don't have internet these days, so it doesn't make sense to pay premium just to have the offline options and on multiple devices. Fifth, no real community. It's not that you're all studying together. It's you on your own. The instructor is talking to you via the screen and you get what you get out of it. I mean, you can comment and get some feedback, but I don't expect Mark Cuban or Serena Williams and James Cameron having time for our silly questions. You can't put them on LinkedIn or anywhere else. That's also not the point of Masterclass, so just for you to know. Masterclass added AI-powered support to get insights and summaries of the courses. I tried it on several courses. So one, it's not available on all courses yet. The rollout is slower. But I mean, if you watch this video 3, 6 months, 9 months down the line, maybe you have it on all the courses. You can get a summary, ask specific questions, or seek explanation of something you didn't really understand. This is in beta version and should gradually be more available on all courses. But I have to warn you, summarizing what's already a condensed session may not be the right thing to do. Yes, use it as a note-taking tool or something that you want to extract in a text form out of the course, but I wouldn't skip watching the course because I have the summary. That's like taking an orange, squeezing it out, throwing the juice away and taking the rest. In a way, I mean, it's great addition, but for me, the AI feature itself doesn't add or subtract anything from the platform. It's just nice to have. Let's talk money because this matters. MasterClass offers 3 plans. Standard plan, roughly around $12 a month with access to 1 device. $17 a month access to 2 devices. $22 a month with access to 6 devices with download options. I bought the Plus option on 50% discount during a sale. Worked fine for me. If you're unsure, go for the cheapest option. You can always upgrade if you think you need it. What I wasn't a big fan of though is there's no free trial. You can get a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I did test, so they do give you the money back. But once you have access to the paid version, you can offer 3 other people a 14-day free trial, which I thought was quite cool. Let's say you buy the course and you think this might be valuable for 3 other people, you could share with them a trial link. So how does MasterClass compare to the competition? Let me say this upfront. I actually don't think there is any competition, because what sets MasterClass apart is the quality of its instructors, and that doesn't have a competition. However, there are other platforms that also offer online education, so let's do the deal. MasterClass versus Skillshare. Skillshare is way better for hands-on project-based learning in creative fields, now also in tech. Around $14 a month for unlimited access to all the 30,000 plus courses, it is a steal. If you want practical skills in design or photography or marketing, Skillshare wins. MasterClass is better for inspiration from industry legends. That said, if you are in the creative field, you might actually consider having both. One gives you inspiration, the other gives you hands-on skills. MasterClass versus Coursera. They are different. Coursera is a clear winner for supporting your career goals. Coursera is a clear winner for career-focused learning and industry-recognized certifications. Partnerships with top universities, top industries, courses in data science, business, technology. Many courses are free to audit. So the personality of Coursera is career. MasterClass is great for big picture thinking, inspiration. So one is Apple, another is an orange. I would say the same is true for platforms like EDX and LinkedIn Learning. They are more focused towards career skills. Watch my detailed breakdown of the top 6 platforms. Another interesting question, why would you pay for MasterClass where most of these people are also on YouTube and podcasts? One simple answer is structure. YouTube intent is to keep you on the platform, keep you scrolling. So maybe you start with one good video that you want to watch, and before you realize you're watching a sports video or a cat video, the algorithm takes over and you're watching entertainment instead of learning. Same thing with podcasts. Podcasts don't have the same structure that MasterClass offers. If you go to MasterClass and look at a course, you can see the structure. So it takes you from point A to point B to point C in a way which is easier for you to handle the knowledge and information that comes with it, and eventually gets you to the destination. Whereas in YouTube, you just get a lot of points and it's up to you to assemble them and make what you will out of it. Bottom line, MasterClass is different. In my opinion, MasterClass does not have a competition due to the quality of its instructors and its high value production. But that said, if you're after skills that help you earn more money or advance your career, you should consider other platforms like Coursera or Skillshare. Alright, here's my honest take. You should get MasterClass if you want inspiration from legends in their fields. If you're pursuing creative or artistic paths, you enjoy high quality cinematic educational content. If you're looking for big picture and fresh perspectives, you want to understand how successful people think. Skip MasterClass if you need practical step-by-step guides and you need to use them immediately. If you want career-focused certifications, if you want tech or science-focused education, if you need instructor interaction and a community support, MasterClass works best as a complement to the other skill-based education platforms, but not as your only education platform. Use it for inspiration, then use Skillshare, Coursera for the skills. But regardless, let's say you paid the money and you bought MasterClass, you forgot the 30-day money-back guarantee, and then you're stuck with it. Will you regret it? My honest opinion, no. Most people are stuck on 0, and MasterClass can help you get from 0 to 1. And from there on, you can always find something else to take you further. So if this review helped you make a decision on MasterClass either way, hit the like button. I've got detailed reviews of Skillshare and more coming on Coursera, Udemy, and other online platforms. I've done a video comparing the top 6 platforms, link in the description. Would you try MasterClass? If you did, what courses did you take? Did you like them? Drop your thoughts in comments. I'm genuinely curious to know what you think. And remember, the best investment that you can make is yourself, so don't be stingy. Go for it. MasterClass or Skillshare or Coursera or Udemy, do something. Just move from 0 to 1. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.